Okay, now the graph of the cotangent function. As the cotangent is the inverse of tangent, so the graph of the cotangent must look like the graph of tangent function. Okay, look at this triangle. You know that the cotangent is adjacent side of this angle over the opposite side, and the length of the opposite side is equal to 1. Yeah, as we decrease this angle, the length of the opposite side is always equal to 1. Yeah, then the cotangent, this one is this adjacent side over the opposite side, which is equal to 1. Then the value of the cotangent is just the length of the adjacent side of this angle. Yeah, and you know, as these two lines are parallel, this line adjacent side is equal to this green line segment. Now, so the length of the green line segment will give us the value of the tangent. Yeah, from the 0 degree, when the angle is 0 degree, you know that our line doesn't intersect with the line which is parallel to it. Now, so the value of the cotangent for the 0 degree is unknown. Yeah, and when we increase the angle, yeah, the length of the green line, which is the value of the cotangent, is decreasing as we increase. In the first quadrant, it's positive and it's decreasing. Yeah, after the 90 degree, in the second quadrant, the length of this line segment is increasing, but in opposite direction. So the value of cotangent is decreasing. Yeah, and it's negative. And here in the third quadrant, when it's bigger than 180, again the value of the cotangent is positive, and it's also decreasing. Now after the 270 degree, the cotangent is negative, and it's also decreasing. So the cotangent is decreasing function. Yeah, decreasing. It's always as we increase the angle, the value of the cotangent is always decreasing. But you know, the tangent, as we increase the angle, it increases, but cotangent decreases. They are why? Because they are two inverse functions. Two opposite functions. Okay, now let's see how it looks like the graph of cotangent function. Okay, this point, now y value of this point, y coordinate of this point gives us the value of cotangent for which angle? For 0.5. For this angle, now for this angle 0.67, when the angle is 0.67, the value of the cotangent is the y coordinate of this point. Now let's animate this. So we will have the graph of cotangent function. Now the asymptotes of the cotangent functions are here. It's y-axis, and after the y-axis it's pi here. After the pi it's 2 pi. So the graph of the cotangent function always getting closer to these asymptotes, yeah, to here, for example, but never touch that. Okay. Now we can open our book. Here is the graph of, this one is the graph of cotangent function. As you see, y-axis and pi, the line which is with now vertical line which passes through the pi, and 2 pi are the asymptotes of the cotangent function. Okay. As the cotangent functions and all trigonometric functions are periodic, you know, periodic functions, So the value of the cotangent repeats. Now tangent and cotangent, the period of the tangent function and cotangent function is pi. So after the pi, the value of the tangent and cotangent repeats, as you see here. Okay, this is the end of the lesson.